Some loves arrive like a quiet storm, gentle at first, almost invisible, yet powerful enough to rearrange the shape of a life forever. You don't prepare for it, you don't invite it. But when it comes, it stays, echoing in every corner of memory, long after the storm has passed. He was a man of order, a man of duty. To the world, he seemed unshakable, upright, disciplined, someone who lived by rules and boundaries, the kind of man people trusted to hold the line between chaos and safety. But beneath the uniform, beneath the polished smile and steady hands, was a heart that longed for something it could not name, a hunger for beauty, a hunger for freedom, a hunger for love. And then came a meeting ordinary at first, but destined to change everything. A conversation that began with art, with books, with the way history remembers battles and heroes. Small words, exchanged like sparks. And in those sparks, something lit. Eyes lingered, fingers brushed across the spine of a book. Smiles carried meaning too dangerous to name. For the first time, someone saw through the armor. Someone dared to notice the man behind the mask. What begins as curiosity soon turns into something deeper. Their voices find each other, soft yet electric. Every question feels intimate. Every answer feels like a secret entrusted only to them. And then there is silence. The kind of silence where words are unnecessary, because the air itself trembles with unspoken desire. The first touch, hesitant, fleeting, is enough to change everything. A hand brushing against another, holding on a moment too long, a kiss that feels both like sin and salvation. It is dangerous. It is forbidden. But the heart does not listen to rules. The heart knows only the truth of its own longing. And so, afternoons become escapes. They walk together in shadow, invisible to a world that would never understand. They laugh too loudly, then fall quiet, afraid someone might hear. They kiss in the dark, memorizing each other's faces, because memory may one day be all they have.
Do you want me to stop?
No.
Then what should we do?
Can you share me?
If that's what it takes.
These moments are fragile, fleeting, yet they feel eternal, for in them lies a freedom neither has ever known. But love, in this world, cannot remain simple. Every stolen glance carries the risk of exposure. Every touch is a gamble. The walls of society close in tighter with each passing day, and so comes a choice. The choice of safety. The choice of survival. Another enters the story. Someone kind, warm, offering companionship, and a life that can be lived openly. Not fire, but shelter. Not passion, but acceptance. A love that would be praised rather than condemned. And here lies the cruelty of the heart. It does not divide easily. He finds himself pulled between two worlds. One built on duty, expectation, and safety. The other built on fire, passion, and truth. He cannot choose without breaking something, without breaking someone. What begins as a triangle becomes a knot of secrets, lies, and sacrifices. With one, there is security. With the other, there is freedom. With one, a future promised by society. With the other, a future that can never be spoken aloud. Every smile becomes a betrayal. Every silence, a wound. Every night, he lies awake, torn between the life he is told to want and the life his soul aches for. And yet, he cannot let go of either. Secrets have a way of surfacing. Lies, no matter how carefully woven, begin to fray. A letter left open. A glance held too long. A word spoken in anger. And suddenly, the walls of silence crack. The truth, fragile and trembling, spills out into the open. And once it does, nothing can ever return to the way it was. One heart bleeds from betrayal, another burns with fear, and the man at the center finds himself drowning, unable to save anyone, not his lover, not his companion, not even himself. This is the turning point. The moment when love is no longer private, no longer safe. The moment when the world intrudes, demanding a price. This story is not only about three people. It is about what it costs to hide your heart, about the violence of silence, about the ache of wanting what the world tells you is forbidden. It is about the joy of being seen, even for a fleeting moment. about the courage it takes to reach for love, knowing it could ruin everything. It is about queer joy, bright, fragile, defiant, about heartbreak, sharp, unrelenting, unforgettable, and it is about survival. How sometimes survival means sacrifice. How sometimes survival means betraying the very thing you love most. But beneath it all, this is a story of resilience, of memory, of love that endures, even when it cannot be lived. Some stories are written in whispers, not in headlines. Some loves live in silence, yet burn brighter than any fire. Some memories never fade because they are carved into the soul itself. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is love, even when the world tells you not to. If this story touched your heart, let it stay with you. And if you wish to wander through more journeys of love, longing, and the courage to feel deeply, subscribe, share, and let's keep remembering together.